Do you ever get the sense that a story just isn't over yet? Sometimes you play a game or you're telling a story and you just think, this one's not done yet. That's exactly how I feel about this save. The Ohio Richlands map, what we call our AGCO Farm. You might recall the last time I recorded, not a lot of stuff was complete or organized. You remember this story began a while ago, and the concept was that there had been a barn here. Somebody had purchased all this equipment new back in the 90s and early 2000s, and they could not sustain it. They went into debt. We purchased it, and if you remember, here's the challenge. Here's our challenge. Boom, right here. We invested all of our money in getting this farm. But we finally have our first crop done. The oats are coming in. And we have 2 whole fields of oats to harvest. I started, you can see I did the headland on this field. And we have an objective. That objective, we have 2 objectives that I would really love to finish this story on this farm. One is down here in this front corner. Both of our tractors here, if you recall, we have this white with the front loader on it. And then we have this Deutz Allis, Deutz Allis with the trailer. We were hauling vegetables, fruits and vegetables. We have strawberries and tomatoes, I think. Yeah. Strawberries and tomatoes. But if you remember, my plan is that we're going to asphalt this in, and we're going to put in a little store, a little farmer's market. And when we put in the farmer's market, we will potentially set up a little stand where we can sell this stuff so we don't have to haul it to the sell point. And that will be a little bit of income. And the other half of the plan is, I finalized this. I know I talked about it in theory, this is our shop. But the final part of our plan is all the way down here. Just enjoy the scenery while I walk over here. The final part of the plan is going to be down here. If you're wondering how I got $9,000, contracts is the answer. Contracts. Doing contracts is the way to make money, especially fertilizing contracts. I did a handful of big fertilizing contracts before. Anyways, down here in this corner, there's just enough room, I believe. I may have to borrow some of this field, which I'll do after I harvest it. But we have, where is it? Is it this one? No, that's too big. That's the same thing. Was it this one? Yeah, 27,000. I think that's it. I thought there was one that was about 25,000. And instead of getting dairy cows, I believe what I'm going to do is Angus beef. So I can put this like here. I can move that truck, put it like here. It'll take hardly any of that field, and we can have Angus beef. And then we'll just raise the cows and take them to the butcher. It'll be all part of the story because, I mean, think about it. When you go to the farmer's market, I'm going to go ahead and tab up to the harvester. Think about it. When you go to the farmer's market, one of the products is a premium grass-fed Angus beef, right? Or maybe not Angus, but premium grass-fed beef. So we're going to offer that here on our AGCO farm, and that is going to be our secret to making $500,000 and getting out of debt. Tomatoes, strawberries, and Angus beef. What do you guys think? Oh, I know it sounds like I'm being a little bit facetious, and maybe I am, but I'm hoping we can sell some of these oats to make a little bit of the money to get us towards that 9,000. I mean, yeah, we have 9,000 to get us toward that 25,000. The fruit and vegetables that we have growing right now are like barely enough to pay the bills every day. So this influx of grain cash should be helpful. Let's see, oats, yeah, 1,000 per. We're in July right now, so it's not good money. We would want to hold on to it, but you guys know how I feel about. We don't have anywhere to store grain. So, do we spend the money to build a $50,000 silo? No. I mean, we don't have money. We can't take out loans because we're capped. So, we're basically going to take a hit on selling the grain early. But if it gets us to our goal of getting the beef cows up sooner, I think it's worth doing. And I just really, I don't know, like I said in the intro, I feel like this is a story that isn't done. I just want to do it. We have that grass field up front now, so we can make our hay bales for the Angus beef. I really like the idea of this being a working farm and not just being an in-debt farm. We basically spent the entire time that I played it back several months ago when I started this series. We spent that whole time just getting to the point that it could be a profitable farm, and it feels silly to stop and not enjoy it as a profitable farm. Even if we just pay it down to like $250,000 in debt, even just to make that much bonus cash, extra cash. As far as I can tell, the only things we need to buy, I think I have a grain wagon, or was that a lease? Oh, shoot. I think I see it, yeah. That was where like 15 grand just went, something like that. But we have a grain wagon, we have a baler, so we can also sell bales. We have that trailer, we can put 4 or 5 bales on it. I don't think that beef shed will need straw, but maybe. We can take a look at that also. One nice thing about oats compared to some of the other cereal crops is that oats, wow, look how crooked that. I was doing a lot of looking around. One nice thing about oats is that the yield is not crazy bonkers, but the price is decent. So, and I think if our tank here is 10,000, if we get, let's say we get 15,000 off of this field and another 12 off of that field, we should have enough money here to go ahead and build our beef pen after this harvest is done. So that's that's good progress. We can use the vegetables down there to pay for our bills overnight, and the next little bit of cash we get, we can start buying beef cows. We can start on, I forget how much, maybe that's where I got the 25,000 was that building for which is purely cosmetic. I don't need to do it right now. What am I thinking? It's like, it looks like a place that would be a, oh, well, these are only 5. Yeah, I was thinking maybe something like this could be like the, what's the word for it? Yes, this. This is exactly what I want. I mean, look, it even has like the charming little wheel there. Yeah, that's 25. The farmer's market. Does that not? Okay, I know the angle there is really weird, but does this not look absolutely perfect for this idea? Like, if you were driving down this road and you saw this picturesque farmer's market, you would stop. You would want to stop. Like, boom, right here. Or even over this way a little bit, like right here, and then pave this in, like that's where the parking is. Pave it up past here so that the greenhouses are within it. And then we have our grass field for getting hay bales for the cows. We'll have this paved. And we could even do a few more of those if we want, or at least one more of those. If we wanted, we could pave it all the way up to like this tree here. And we've got our bees, our honey. We could beautify this at some point. Maybe put a silo here or something. Actually, maybe we should have extended this grass section, because if we don't really need all this open space here. I don't know. We'll think about it, but you get the idea. We have a lot of possibilities. Look at this, 8,000. I forget what we get for the straw bales. It's not nothing. I mean, we can probably buy some cows with the straw money. I'll have to look and see how long it takes to fill the cows out. And then, sell them at the butcher. That'd be good. I do not have a butchery mod. I know there are some out there. That would be kind of a cool thing to bring to this playthrough. I also forgot to look for the little shot. This fence was a neat remnant of the old farm, but I may have to tear that down. I love this old gleaner, but boy, harvesting at 6 miles an hour does not get done very quickly. I wonder what is a realistic speed for harvesting. I imagine it's probably not much faster than 6, even today. Because, I mean, if you think about it, harvesting is a really complicated operation. It's putting the grain down, the whole stalk down. It's cutting the bottom off. And then it's knocking the grain itself off of the top. Pretty cool. Okay, I'm probably gonna regret doing this, but we need to haul some oats. So we'll take this one. Yeah, I feel like I should smooth some of that out too. I hope the new game has earth moving. That would be incredible. Yeah, here's our grain trailer. Look how cool that looks. It's the I didn't go with one of the the Parker, the Kill Bros that everybody uses. This one's just in the mod hub, but it has the custom colors. So I did like Allis-Chalmers orange on the rims and like a plain steel gray. I think it looks actually really awesome. Oh, we have shoot, we have sunflowers in here. Yeah, I'm not hauling those all the way to sell right now. Can't remember if we have a bucket, but I think I'm gonna do one of these jobs. Just just leave that there for right now. If we ever get pigs, they'll eat the sunflowers. I don't think I'll do pigs on this map, though. I think these are the things I want to do. Once I get the beef cows in and our little flea market, farmer's market, once we get those done, that's pretty much all I'm going to do. I do wish that they had, for one of the greenhouses, I wish, well, I may use, I have some other greenhouse, really. Are you kidding me? I guess I did hit it. What I was trying to say, before I so rudely, dang, I wanted a good photo op here. What was I trying to say? I can't remember. 9,725, so not 10,000. Oh, rain coming? Rain? No, not rain. Don't rain. That will ruin the whole thing. Where do we sell the oats? Butler's Ag Farm Shop or Ohio Agri Co-op. What's this one? Farm Shop. That's the closest. Campground Restaurant. That's Butler's Ag. And this is probably the other one. Ohio Agri. Yeah. So for the difference of $50, we'll just go up here. That's super close. Because it's going to be what, like, it won't be 1,000 because we're not waiting till December. So it's going to be more like 800 per 1,000. So if we take 10,000 in a load, that's going to be $8,000. So that gets us to 17. I really hate leaving value on the table, but I mean, realistically, what is our cheapest silo? Our cheapest, like, grain silo? I'm literally just going to look at the cheap. Okay, 72,000 is the cheapest so far. This is for silage. This is for silage. Silage. That's also 72. 17. Does this have its own? Okay, I believe that needs an elevator, which I don't have. I don't know. That looks like it needs an elevator. Like you put the elevator under here. Yeah, I think so. Alright, so 17 doesn't count. This is for bulk products, seeds, fertilizer, lime, stuff like that. This one is 25,000 liters and it's 10 grand. That could be the ticket there. That could be what we put in. Just so that when we have circumstances like this, we can store it. At least 25,000 liters of it. And then, does it have an extension? Then we could put, man, I feel like that should let me change the color. But then we could put a silo extension on it and make it into 50,000. I kind of like that. Or for 3,000, we could just do this and make it ridiculous, but very effective. I mean, this is a 2 million. I don't actually hate that idea. We could do this one for 10 grand, and then this extension for another 2. Maybe. You get the idea. We got a lot of work going here. But this is where we're at in the life cycle of FS22. I'm just using mods that I have acquired over the years and that either I used and liked or I didn't get to use, and I'm just having fun with them. So if you're here and you're like, well, that doesn't go with the storyline, you couldn't build an aluminum silo like that for $2,000. You're crazy. Correct. And I'm aware of that. It's a mod. It's the price of the mod. I'm not going to alter the game file just so that the mod is more realistically priced. Okay. I'm already $500,000 in debt. I will take literally every break I can get. Is it going to charge me to do this? Nope, money's not going down. Alright, lovely. There you go. Sorry if I ruined your immersion, but that was me hiring the neighbor kid to destroy that. In exchange, I said he could have 5 liters of strawberries. But one of the things that I have enjoyed most about this playthrough is, like, you know, it was this crazy idea of a massive amount of debt, and I haven't actually solved that yet, but there have been a range of problems that I had to deal with, and if it wasn't for the fertilizing contracts last year, this would be over. But I did a couple of them and made like 50 grand, which allowed me to buy some of the necessary equipment. And now it feels like we're awful close to being in a really good spot. You know what, let's just go ahead and, if you're wondering why I'm not hiring a worker, it's because that costs money. Brakes. I wish you guys could see. My finger was on the letter S. Okay. All right, 12.5. This should get us close to 10 grand. Let's see if I can not crash on the way up here. See, the harvest contract on that field would be substantive. The thing about contract work, other than fertilizing, is always worth it. It's always worth it, especially with the spreader that I have. It takes like 5 minutes to do a field. You can make 10 grand, just 5 minutes. But some of these are absolutely massive fields, and to harvest them takes ages. Oh shoot, which one's which? Yeah, okay, this one. The only thing I don't like about this is I am terrible at backing up a 4-wheel wagon. Oat is not accepted here. Farm shop. Tag place. Oh, okay. So that's what you meant. I'm a dingus sometimes, I gotta be honest. Alright. Well, like I was saying, the cool thing is now I don't have to back this up. Okay, let's watch this money rocket up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Should be about 15 grand. No, should be 17. 10,200. I'd love to see it. So the next full load, and we're gonna get our cow pen. That makes me feel very good. That's what's funny about me stopping the recordings when I did, because things are just starting to pay off. That was silly of me. Alrighty, well, speaking of recordings, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here for you guys. I'll probably finish this harvest. I may bring you guys back to build the cow pen, or I might just show to you when it's done, because you guys know how that goes with leveling out the ground, and it gets to be a mess. So thanks so much for checking out the episode. Thanks for coming back to the channel. I know I was gone there for a bit, but hopefully I can keep them coming out at least, fairly consistently on our way to FS25. Thanks so much for being here. Bye for now.